Hi everybody, I'm Sinead Kennedy. I'm a physical therapist, yoga teacher, Pilates instructor and a personal development coach. Today I want to give you a very nice shoulder stretch. It's a really great way to loosen out the shoulder capsule. It's suitable for pretty much everybody, so perhaps watch the video first, see what we're doing and then decide whether it's for you or not. You can do it seated or standing. In fact, you can do it just about anywhere. So whether you're sitting at a desk or whether you're stressed or whether you're just home from a very long day, this is the one for you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our right arm up to 90 degrees. And I want you to imagine that you're stopping traffic. So I'm going to try and get the arm to 90 degrees and I'm trying to get my shoulder blade flat on my back. Now again, if you haven't got the mobility for that, that's okay. Just relax into it, find where you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my breathing. I'm going to inhale as I reach the arm upwards and then I'm going to exhale. Now on the way down, I want you to imagine that there's some plasticine or some putty here and I want you to push and make a great big dent into that putty. We're going to inhale as we reach the arm up and exhale, use the belly as you push. Now I'm really trying to activate all around the rib cage in underneath the shoulder blade. If you've had any previous surgeries or anything, if this isn't working for you, leave it out or try and modify it. You can always discuss it with your own physical therapist and see what you can do with it. So I'm just going to put quite a few pumps into it, and again it's that push down that I really want to create. So we're just inhaling up and exhaling down. After a few of those, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay here and I'm going to try and dent that plasticine even deeper. So just lots of little dents into it. So again, wakening up the whole joint capsule. I'm getting deep in underneath the shoulder blade. Then I'm going to reach the arm all the way up towards the ceiling. I'm going to bring it back as best as I can to 90 degrees, and here's where the fun begins. So I'm going to try and rotate that arm internally. Now, if you haven't got great mobility, my own left shoulder isn't so good, my right one is better. But again, what I want you to avoid is cheating, okay? This is a great big cheat or a great big compensation. So just allow gravity to do the work here for you. I'm just allowing the joint capsule to rotate internally. Again, watch for gobbling up the ear, watch for collapsing, keeping the rib cage up. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to put a few very gentle little pushes in. Now that may be too much for you. You might want to leave that last bit out. Again, I'll leave everything up to yourself. So please remember to use your common sense. If you're wincing, if you're scrunching up your face, you're in pain, you're not able for this, okay? So just back off, do the bits that do work for you and you can build up to these ones. After a few of those, again, just let it hang. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see that hand is sticking out towards you. It's not pointing downwards, but you know, it's a work in progress. Gravity will do the work for me. After that, I'm just going to spin it back around and just give it a really nice big stretch. The joint capsule feels a lot looser. I've woken it up. It feels very alive. I've generated a lot of heat and circulation into it. I'm very aware of the arm. And I've just brought all my attention and my focus and my circulation into this joint capsule. So go easy. Again, if you have very arthritic-y elderly shoulders, this is a very nice one for you, but do it at your own pace. Do as much or as little as you like. So let's go over to the other side and you can compare and contrast between one side and the other. So again, we're going to inhale to reach up, use your belly, use that exhale to push the elbow down, and it really is a nice decent push. So again, just using the arm, wake it up, exhale to push down, try and dent your plasticine, or that, you know, if you think about having a bucket of putty or whatever works for you in your head. Then I'm going to do a few little pumps. So if you imagine sort of pulling a cord, you know, an old-fashioned emergency cord on a train. That's it. So a few of those, reach the arm all the way up, bring it back to 90 degrees. And again, I'm going to spin the arm internally, again, without collapsing. Now this arm is a lot freer, okay? It's just the way it is. I'm left-handed. I know I have a little bit of issues going on. There's a little bit of grinding in that shoulder already. So again, I want to look after it. I want to keep it mobile. This arm is definitely much happier. And I'm going to put those little pumps in. Leave out those pumps if they're not working for you today. It may be too much into the joint capsule. So just nice little easy ones here. And then after you've done a few of them, again, just let it hang, reset the shoulder. I can see out of the corner of my eye that this arm has a better angle on it, but you know, it's all a work in progress. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it up and just give it a bit of a stretch. So I've created heat in the area, loosened out the joint capsule. Again, just always go backwards with the shoulders because we do enough of this during the day. So remember, we always want to open out our chest, spin the arms around. It generates a lot of awareness into the shoulder area, which again is half the battle. We want to create body consciousness, so we want to know where our body is and how it's feeling. So hopefully after that your shoulders are going to feel lovely and loose, nice and alive, nice and free, and getting rid of a lot of tension in it. So I hope that you enjoyed this little stretch, this exercise to promote healing in the shoulder area. So don't forget to like my channel, you can subscribe now. Don't forget to do the exercise. You can always feel free to share it with anybody that you want to. And most importantly, stay safe and enjoy your day. Have a great one.